Consolidation's greatest impact is on the magnitude of the GFS and PSDS aggregates. Consolidation does not affect the balancing items if it is done properly. Let's consider an example using the statement of operations. A general government unit lends 400 to a public corporation. When we aggregate the data for the general government and the public corporation, we see that the total net acquisition of financial assets is 1,050, and the total incurrence of liabilities is 1,850. These numbers include the loan from the government to the public corporation. The net lending, net borrowing balance, which we have seen earlier equals total financing, is minus 800. However, we do not want to count this loan of 400 between the general government and the public corporation when we compile data for the public sector. This is because we only want to show the flows between the public sector as a whole and the rest of the domestic economy or non-residents. Therefore, in the process of consolidation, we will eliminate this loan of 400 from the financial assets of the general government and from the liabilities of the public corporation. Note that consolidation is always symmetrical. We have to eliminate the same amount on both sides. Because of this symmetry, the effect on the net lending, net borrowing balance is zero. If we look at the total consolidated public sector's financing, we see that consolidation affected the net acquisition of financial assets and the net incurrence of liabilities aggregates. These aggregates are both 400 less. However, the net lending, net borrowing balance is unchanged at minus 800. Let's now look at the recording of the same example in the balance sheets of general government and the public corporation. Note how it affects the aggregates and balancing items of the stock positions. The public corporation has a debt liability in the form of a loan of 400 to the general government, while the general government has a financial claim in the form of a loan of 400 on the public corporation. If we consider only the balance sheet of the general government, its net worth is 6,500 and its net financial worth is minus 3,800. We do not eliminate the 400 that government lent to the public corporation because we are only looking at general government's balance sheet. Similarly, if we look only at the public corporation's data, it has total liabilities of 3,900. This includes the loan of 400 from government, which we do not eliminate. Now, if we combine the general government's balance sheet and that of the public corporation, we eliminate this intersectoral loan or stock position of 400. Again, we do this in a symmetrical manner. In the consolidated public sector's balance sheet, we see aggregates in the form of stock positions in financial assets and liabilities changed. This is because we removed the intersectoral stock position of 400 in consolidation. However, the net worth and net financial worth balancing items are unchanged at 12,300 and minus 3,000 respectively. These two examples illustrate that consolidation affects the aggregates, but not the balancing items of stock positions and flows. This is because the consolidation process is symmetric. For gross and net debt statistics, which are stock positions, we apply consolidation just as we do for the financial balance sheet.